call me a racist.
Hey,
Oh my god, it is episode 141
141.
of the Keep on Trucking podcast. Yeah!
Oh,
No. Is it really 141?
it sure is.
Are you just saying that?
No, I thought of it right before I came up. I was
Oh.
like, which one is it? I don't want to look like a fool again.
Dude, look at my tongue.
What's going on with your... Oh, you took a Blue Chew?
No, yeah, I'm showing it to you. And I'm going to try to survive the whole episode.
And we can't tell.
Oh, Luke.
This guy has tiny erections.
It's because you're not doing it for me, Luke. Wear the thing you wore the other day.
What was that?
That was really doing it for me.
Oh, yeah, nothing at all.
No, you were wearing the green hat and socks.
Oh, yeah.
And the socks were on your cock. Jesus.
Dude. The
What?
other day, when you called me out for wearing Jack's shoes...
Oh, yeah, you got scared?
Dude, I had to call him and be like, look, you're going to hear about this. So Jack's out of town.
Yeah. Tell the people at home what you're doing over here.
Jack Barth is my roommate.
Yeah.
He has a nice, comfy pair of shoes that
What?
I've worn in the past. I've borrowed them from him. I've asked him. He's gone for 6 weeks. I had a pretty labor-intensive week last week, as we both did.
Yeah, we were together.
And so I called an audible, and I
Oh.
took the shoes.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. But
I didn't ask
nope.
because I feared that he would say no, and then
Right.
it would just ruin everything.
So what did you do?
So I just took the shoes.
You went into his room?
So I went in his room and I took the shoes.
Oh, Luke.
And then I told Mia was there, my roommate Mia.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said I'm taking the shoes.
An accomplice.
Yeah. Well, no, I was just like, look, I'm doing this, but I'm gonna ask.
So you told her because you felt guilty if I know you, and I think I do.
Yeah. And you do, and I did. And yes. And I wanted to get out ahead of it with her.
Right, yeah. You had to tell somebody.
For some reason.
You were the worst person to do a crime with.
Yes.
Like you are, like, you by yourself are the worst person to do a crime with. Like,
Yeah.
you need to be with somebody else to do
Unless
a crime.
that crime is shooting fireworks. Because everybody already knows about that shit anyway. But yeah.
What was that? Was that a reference to something?
No, that was just a little joke.
What?
It's just a little joke for the pod. But yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, all right. So anyway. So then I took the shoes and then I'm like, I gotta tell Jack. I didn't. I put it off. And then we're out on
Yeah.
Sunday and you go, oh, you got new shoes?
Yeah.
And I go, no, these are Jack's. And you go, really? And I go, yeah, I asked him. You go, you did? I'm caught up in the lie with two people. I've now lied to you and Mia.
Wait, what was the lie with Tamia?
The same lie.
You told her that you asked?
Oh no, yeah. Then I saw her again, and I was taking the shoes again, and
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like, "Those are Jack's shoes, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I asked."
So
So now I'm like entrenched in the lie with Mia,
right.
and then
I see you Monday.
this was on Sunday.
Yeah.
You call out that you're like, they wearing Jack's shoes, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I asked. And you're like, oh, so you wouldn't mind if I asked him? I was like, well, I asked him once a long time ago. You totally caught me in the lie.
Yeah.
I completely folded.
Yeah.
And very shameful.
I know.
So then yesterday I wore them again
Yeah.
because we were walking.
Yeah.
And-
And everybody knows you don't have your own walking shoes.
That's right. And I walked here in flip-flops. And so you saw them again. You're like, oh, you're wearing Jack's shoes again.
I saw them on Monday.
Yeah.
I said, oh, you're wearing Jack's shoes again.
Yeah. And so now I know if I know you,
No,
and
no,
I think
wait.
I do.
We were at Rachel's coffee shop.
Yeah.
And I was pretending to take a picture of him. And you were like, stop, I'll tell him.
yeah. So I know.
I have a video. I took a video with the Lumix. I'll put it in the intro to the pod.
So now
Or I'll put it right here in the pod.
So now I know that you're gonna tell him. So I gotta tell him. I gotta get out ahead of it. So I call him. I call him yesterday during the day, the middle of the day.
Yeah.
He doesn't answer. And then I finish my day,
In his shoes.
and I'm wearing his shoes in the bathtub, and then it's home. Everyone is back home now.
Oh, shit. Except for Jack.
Except for Jack, but Mia and Rachel are there, and we're all hanging out. And then Jack calls me, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take this." And I go up on the roof.
Oh, you left the apartment. You completely removed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow.
So then,
Dude,
as I'm talking about Jack, Jack calls me back. I don't answer the first call. I call him back immediately.
oh shit! You got to think about what you're gonna say.
Yeah, and then I just get out ahead of it. I mean, you know me.
You-
I'm very good
Wait.
about admitting.
Could I guess how you said it?
Yeah.
You said, "Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I've been wearing your shoes, bro. You ripped the Band-Aid off things.
Yeah, that's good. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
Is that what? Yeah.
I think so. But so he goes, "What?" And he was pretending to be mad. He was fine with it. He was like, "That's okay. You can wear them. I don't care."
Right.
As I thought he would, but still I should have asked. And as I'm telling this to him,
Right.
Mia comes out up onto the roof.
Oh my god.
And so then I have to explain it to Mia
Now you were lying to
that
her.
I lied to her.
The man who stole the shoes. Wow, dude. You have really made something.
So now
of yourself.
Mia doesn't trust. She thinks I'm a liar now.
Well, dude, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
No, you're just full of shame when it comes to shameful things that you do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, here's another thing. Speaking of like making fun of you.
Okay.
Dude, when,
Oh, good.
so when I was telling Airam, we're planning the shots for the montage of the pilot, which we're almost done. We're almost done shooting.
Yeah, we are
So-
almost done.
So there's a montage involved where I'm handing out delivery bags, like, and it's just like shots of my hand in the bag, and Luke goes, "Oh, we should do a shot at Popeyes because they have like a window." And what I was gonna say is, I don't want to use Popeye. No, I don't want Popeyes to have their big logo
Right.
on the pilot.
You don't want to go brand.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Right.
All I said was, I don't want Popeyes, and you interrupted me and said, "Dude, I'll eat it."
You don't want Popeyes? How do you not want Popeyes? It's delicious.
Dude, that was the most perfectly timed shit.
Oh yeah,
I was like, wow,
that
dude.
was great.
Bro, and speaking of fast food and shit, remember how last week we were shitting on people who eat? Well, I was shitting on Jack for eating Taco Bell on Monday. I ate McDonald's yesterday,
Monday McDonald's.
and
they call it the
$6.
Monday Mac.
Dude, this is what you do. If you wanna save a couple of bucks, this is what you do at McDonald's. Cause now like a regular meal is like $12. It's like, you're out of your mind, bro. You go to the meal deals. You get a $5 meal. It's a chicken verga.
McChicken,
Yeah, and then you
a
get
fry, a chicken nuggets, and a drink.
and a drink.
And if you go $6, you can do it with the McDouble.
Yeah. So if you get these two, it's $11.
So I've heard.
And you get all that.
Uh-huh.
Now that's what I've been doing.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but of course, it costs $11, and it also costs you feeling like a big fat fucking pig.
Oh yeah.
And bro, I was eating here
And
yesterday.
you have 2 drinks.
Yeah, but you throw one away.
No.
No, you
You get your big cup at home and you consolidate them, and they're different. You combined Coke and Fanta.
Do you remember Burger King had that?
What?
Like Burger King had like in their fountain area where you could pour your own drinks. It would be like, mix it like this, and it was like Dr. Pibb. It was like Mr. Pibb, Sprite, and
Oh, I
Coke.
was trying to tell you the recipe.
Yeah, and you were like, ugh, all right, I'll try it.
Remember when you were a kid and you would go?
No, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anyway, so I was eating here my 2 McDouble meals, and like Airam, she was walking by. I was like, don't even look at me. I was like, just go. I had my shirt off, so just felt like even more of a
Iram
fat
was eating
fuck.
kale salad.
Yeah, dude, she was eating string beans.
Yeah.
And I was like, get out of here, don't look at me.
Yeah, yeah.
And she left, bro. I ate my McChicken. I started on my McDouble, and immediately bit my tongue, dude. Look at it.
Oh, that was the tongue you were showing me.
Yeah, dude, it's not a blue chew. It's a
Oh
blue
my
tongue.
God, it's a blue tongue. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, you must have been hungry.
Bro, yeah, yeah. I wanted a little extra.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't. I only finished half of one meal. It was brutal, dude.
Oh, wow.
And then
So where's the rest? Hopefully not in the trash.
No, I threw it away. I left the McChickens here out. I left some McChickens out for Airam in the morning, and she was like, "What are you gonna do with these?" She took a bite. I was like, "Throw them away."
Yeah.
No, dude, but
Why would you say that?
because that's what happened, and we report the truth here at the Keep On Trucking podcast.
Yeah, I told my shoe story. We tell the little bite out of the McChicken story.
Yeah,
Is there
yeah.
anything you want to get off your chest, or is it just about my shame?
No, I ate McDonald's on Monday. I was
yeah,
being
true.
hypocritical.
Okay, good,
And I
yeah.
faced the consequences. I
Yeah,
fucking
damn right.
bit my tongue off.
That's right.
Bro, and I'm sitting in. I sit on the couch. I'm watching Louis for like 2 hours, bro. Just like holding a napkin to my tongue. I'm just bleeding, and so the whole time I'm checking, and there's still blood. Just a reminder of how much of a fat piece of shit I am.
Oh, yeah.
For having McDonald's on a Monday.
McDonald's on a Monday.
It sucks, bro.
And God punished you.
And if you're listening to this and you're having McDonald's right now, it's Wednesday. You're fine.
Hey, but
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday? No, when this comes
when
out
they're
on Wednesday.
listening, it's Wednesday. Wednesday is okay for McDonald's.
Yeah, Wednesday's fine.
Yeah.
You've had
For lunch.
you've had a rough week for
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah. Not for dinner.
Isn't it so fucked up?
Oh, about to start a whole ass sentence. You gotta get in front of the microphone.
Yeah,
if
you
you're gonna
gotta
talk
come
that
on
much.
as the third mic. You gotta be like in the corner and have like a mic over there, and the other camera will point at you, and sometimes we'll cut.
That's
in on
true.
it.
What are you gonna? Are you gonna say something cool?
Yeah.
Okay, then come over here and
Come and
get,
say
get
it.
on the microphone.
Yeah, get
No,
on.
You say it for me.
Oh,
Isn't it why?
she said
when
it.
we have
Isn't
a
it
shitty
why
day,
when you have a shitty day?
do we like reward ourselves with fast food?
Do we reward ourselves? Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like an endorphin rush, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're the whale.
It's like we're so pieces of shit. It's like, oh, I was stressed for 5 minutes.
So that's true.
Right.
So yeah, that is true. Like you have like a hard work day. You're like, I just want a fat fucking
Yeah.
black woman and a burger.
Yeah. Fat black woman and a cheeseburger.
Dude, whenever I look at like a huge obese people, do they still enjoy? Like,
You mean on the internet having sex?
Yeah. How do
You, you love that shit.
it leaked?
Yeah.
Oh no, my history leaked.
Yeah, there's a lot of leaking going on with those fucks.
Oh, dude.
Just kidding. All
Well-
bodies are beautiful.
Do they? I'm not saying they weren't.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, I know you think they are.
I do.
Jerk off to that
Nothing
shit.
wrong with that.
No part of that.
You're a sick man. Oh no, he got hurt. We're watching basketball.
There's
too.
basketball going on in the back.
God, we're just getting so stimulated right now.
Dude,
This is
So
great.
for fat people, is food still enjoyable? Like, sorry, not fat people. Like obese people. Like obese people. Like 500-pound
Yeah,
wife.
man. They're addicted to that shit.
I know, but that's what I mean. But they go, oh fuck, I gotta eat this shit.
Oh, you mean like,
Like,
have they like in the same way that a cigarette smoker can't feel it at a certain point? Do they
Right.
still get the? Do they still
Yeah.
get the thing? I mean, I think they do.
Cause
And the reason is because if they didn't, then they would stop.
no, but they're addicted, and you don't even care
So
if you
it's the
like it.
habit?
Yeah, you don't even care if you like it or not. If you're addicted,
I don't know.
you're just like, I gotta do this shit, man.
Is there anyone who's listening to the show who you think who's like 500 pounds?
Nah, bro, we got classy listeners, bro.
Oh, so you think that
Bro,
if you're
I'll-
fat, you think there's no such thing as a classy person who's 500 pounds?
Fuck no, not in our time. Maybe like back in the 1700s.
Yeah.
Bro, all our listeners are warehouse
Fucking
workers.
jacked.
Or they're badasses, bro. They work at
Yeah.
warehouses. They gamble on sports.
Yep.
And they drink on the weekends.
Nice.
We got the best listener. Oh,
You guys are so cool.
all 150 of you.
Yeah. Well,
You are.
awesome, guys.
Dude, you ever go to like a band, not a band you like, or like a comedian show where like he's headlining, and you see the other people that like that guy, and you're like, oh god, I associate myself
Like
with these.
who?
Curiosity.
Yeah,
Corielli?
yeah. Me and I went to go watch Pete Corielli.
Oh,
He's
and it was
a-
a bunch of like old Italian
A
guys.
bunch of old, with spray on tans and
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, oh god, we don't belong here. But like that happened to him was we went to go. She got tickets to go see Andrew Schultz at the Radio City Music, and we're like going and we're like in line, and the kind of people we're surrounded by, we're like, ah, Jesus.
Everyone's wearing a hat, and they're fat guys that are like 6'2" with their tiny.
No, they're like cool guys with like basketball jerseys on and neck tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Too cool for me.
Yeah, they're like too cool.
Oh yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
But has that ever happened to you where you go to watch a guy that you really like, but then you like him a little less because you see the fan base?
No. Because
Because you show up in sweats.
yeah,
And
'cause
then
I'm the one.
And in somebody else's shoes.
Well, let me think. I've seen Louis, and that's
Right. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
that's a good crowd.
Yeah.
I saw Brian Regan when I was a kid.
Oh, that's fun.
That's families.
But yeah, and you're too young to judge people at that age.
Yeah, I saw Dave Chappelle. That was black people and white people.
Yeah, that's everybody.
That's everyone.
Is he-
I was at the one Chappelle show I was at. People got kicked out for fighting while he was on stage at MSG,
Really?
and he addressed it. Yeah,
Who fights?
he was
at a
like, "They
comedy
taking this
show?"
dude out like Darth Vader," bah, bah, and he like did the song. But I watched that in the booth, so you know
Oh, yeah. You were at the booth
I wasn't really involved in the
with the animals.
with the animals.
Well, like, these people are like they're huge superstars. I guess
Yeah.
Pete Corielli is just like he's like I mean he was in the back of a ballroom, and we were like fuck yeah we love this guy, and there was like 80 of us.
Yeah,
But
good show.
Great show, dude. I love that guy.
I'm trying to think, like
I DM'd him and he did not care for it.
a lot. What did he say?
Nothing. He talked. He was on the podcast on his pod, saying that he hated editing clips, and I was like, oh, I fucking edit clips, and I was like, I sent him like a, bro. I was done doing Uber. I'm trying to get ahead of it. I was done doing Uber Eats. It was like fucking 4 a.m, and I was like just so sick and tired of my life. I'm like, maybe if I offer him to edit his clips, he'll like take me on the road with him.
So you said you'd do it for free?
Yeah, no, I told him like, yo, I'll edit your clips, whatever. And if you're ever like in New York, like let me like do some time. And he just like opened it and then replied.
He saw it?
Yeah. And you could just see that he saw it.
That happened to me.
That happened to you too?
With Pete Corielli?
No, with Joe List.
With Joe
Oh,
List?
what did you say?
I said happy birthday, and he left me on red.
Oh,
Happy
damn.
birthday to Joe List. I said happy birthday to Shane Gillis, and they replied, and they liked it.
Shane Gillis replied?
Yes.
Whoa.
And Joe List, the motherfucker with least.
With the least followers? Yeah.
He's seen it, and I was like, what the fuck?
That is funny.
It wasn't- we were gonna-
Here, you gotta speak into the mic.
Embarrassed.
She's
'Cause
embarrassed.
I wrote like it was the one that
Oh.
wrote like a huge.
You wrote a big thing?
Yes.
She DM'd Joe List.
I told him like,
Did-
you know,
oh, yeah.
Can we read it?
Yeah.
Can we read it?
I think I deleted. I was so embarrassed.
Oh, check. If you still have it, can we read it?
Have you ever sent like a long message to a celebrity or somebody that you liked?
To someone that I liked, yeah.
No, like like a someone,
it's like
a celebrity.
Big confrontation.
A celebrity?
On the night of the 14th. No, I don't think I have.
No.
No, I met Mike Rowland last night. That was cool.
Mike Rollins is great, dude.
and he was like, "Hey," he was like, "I'm."
He's
He was
super
like, "I'm
nice.
trying to go to." He's like, "I'm trying to go to a dance class," and I was like, "I went to a dance class one time. This guy's pretty good." And he was like, "Oh, okay, send me that guy,
Yeah.
and then follow me, and I'll follow you back. How about
Mike-
that?"
He's so cool, dude.
He's great. He's so funny. He's a great.
He's
guy.
you're so cool.
Mike's so cool.
Rowland.
I also But speaking on show
I brought
business,
it on stage a couple times.
Oh yeah,
Mike Rowland.
Shut Up and Laugh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And at Hi Hello.
Shout out Mike Rowland, hilarious guy. New York comic, check him out. Speaking of show business, we went and saw a movie on Friday.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. Oh, we did. We went to go see Tim Robinson. And never mind. We want to go see Friendship.
Friendship.
I almost said Tim Robinson's, but he didn't write it.
He didn't write it.
He was in it. It was written by a
Which
Chinese
is
fella.
incredible that he didn't write it because it was perfect for him.
Yeah.
I
here.
loved the movie. You guys were a little more lukewarm on it. I thought maybe we could talk about it.
Yeah, I
for a
was
sec.
Luke Davis on it.
Okay. So why did you feel that way? I think we talked about it, but tell me
Andrew
again.
DeYoung. Oh, he directed it.
He wrote it too.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
Writer
right.
and director.
You didn't like the
Oh
crowd?
my god, bro. He looks younger than us. That's embarrassing. I hate seeing people younger than me more successful.
He's not younger than us.
He looks like your age, bro.
Yeah, he's younger than you.
Oh, Luke. Out to hurt feelings.
No, I think he's probably in his 30s.
How old is he?
I don't know, but he's Andrew DeYoung. So how old could he be?
These people are your guys' age.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're fucking 40.
Yeah, those
And
guys.
well, yeah, we went to the movie theater. We went to Angelica. Which
barely made it for our showtime.
Okay, so
By the skin of our teeth.
oh my god, dude! It looks,
Oh yeah, here's another shit on Luke's story.
dude. Hey man, we didn't do any of these things. We didn't do any of
Yeah,
them.
go ahead and tell it.
So it's Friday night. so Wednesday, Luke hits us.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and say what you had for dinner? You're painting the whole picture here.
It's Wednesday, and Luke goes, "Hey guys, let's fucking go to the movie theaters on Friday." I'm setting the whole thing up, and we're like, "Oh, dude, fuck yeah!" We all agree. It's Rachel, Josh, Mia, Alex,
And by the way, I'm not a set things up guy.
and you'll see by the end of the story.
I don't do that typically. The last time I set something up was when you came back and I threw that party for you. and I thought,
Let me stop you right there. I don't want to get into that.
but that was a great
No,
night.
that was a
Yeah.
great night.
Yeah, but there was one person.
Oh no, come on.
All right.
Let's not get into that.
All right.
Okay, so the day comes. It's Friday, and you know, I'm out in the city with Alex and Adam, and we're like walking around. We go get food. It's a fun night, and then you're back at your place with the rest of the fellas,
Yep.
kicking it, having beers, whatever. Now the movie's at 9:30, right?
Yeah, it was 9:30.
Movie's at 9:30, so we start walking to the Angelica, and you're like, "Oh, we'll see you there." We're like, "Great." It's like around 9:15, and we're turning the corner, and we see
It was closer. It was
like 9:20.
It was like 9:20.
It was like 9:20, and we see you guys in front of the movie theater. We're like, oh, fucking perfect, right at the nick of time.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo. Oh no, we don't say anything. We just kind of like walk. We're about to sneak up on you guys.
you truly just watched it play out.
Yeah. We see. If you're gonna keep talking, Brosefina, you need a microphone. Oh. No. Oh. No. Well, come on. Or speak super loudly then, because the people at home can't hear you.
I did see Rachel go like.
Okay, all right. Well, now you're burying the story.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay.
I regret giving you a second chance. So we turn the corner. We walk up to sneak up on you guys. We see Rachel and Mia with their hands up in front of the Angelica. And we're like, oh, what's happening? We're like, oh, the prize. Maybe they invited more people. So we're walking up. Bro, and then we look at you. You're on your phone. Josh is like next to you. And we're like, yo, what's up?
I'm doing something about the
We're like-
show times.
we're
I'm
like-
trying to figure out where it is, how far it is.
We're like, hey, what's up? And you're like, we're at the wrong movie theater. I'm like, what?
We had 10 minutes.
Fucking a cab's pulling up. I'm like, yo. every like half the group is getting in the cab, and you're like, all right, we'll get another, and then another cab stops, and we leave together to the next movie theater. And on the way to the next movie theater, it dawns on me
I got in the wrong cab.
that you guys were hailing the cab before even letting us know we were in the wrong movie
We're
theater.
hailing the cab, and then once we're in the cab, maybe you went to the right movie theater. The number one priority is get to the movie, and then once we're in the cab, we'll let you know.
No, dude. There's 4 of you.
We're late.
There's 4 of you.
We're late.
It
What
takes
are we gonna-
It takes one person to hail a cab and one person to text someone in the second group.
I was in panic mode. I went out. I tried to hail a cab, and I failed.
You were playing Royal Kingdom.
I don't play games on my phone. I'm not. You play games on your
I
phone.
do.
You play that stupid driving game where you're like, I got all these coins and I can get new wheels.
Bro, that's so stupid that I play that.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll play it and then I have so many coins and I'm like, yes. And right after I go, yes, I go, what the fuck is my problem? So many coins.
Take out your phone right now. Tell me what your screen time is on that game. You can break down exactly how long you... Did you play it today?
No, I haven't played that game in a long time.
Okay, all right.
Idam got me in another game. I'm playing Royal Kingdom now. It's like
You were playing Royal Kingdom. Maybe if you weren't playing Royal Kingdom...
No.
Then
Don't-
you would have...
Don't turn a funny thing and try to spin it into a real thing that happened that night.
Wait, how long have you played Royal Kingdom today?
Oh God, let's see. No, today not a long time because I've been very busy.
Oh, what were...
Huh?
What did you play?
I'll play on the train.
What are they doing? They got live action Lilo and Stitch. Oh,
Yeah, I mean
Jesus.
they've really run out of
That
ideas.
Stinks.
Huh?
That was the first movie I watched in the movie theater. Second.
Lilo and Stitch.
That was the second movie I watched in the movie theater.
I think I went and saw it for Wood's birthday all those years ago.
Oh,
But yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. I can't get there, but
They really got a little kid for.
here, I don't know how to get there, but it's probably a lot.
Okay, so
Anyway, so we're in the cab, and all right, go ahead and defend yourself because you were hailing. We caught you guys red-handed
I go-
hailing a cab before even notifying us
number
that
one
we were
thought.
going to the
number
wrong
one
theater.
thought. First thought.
Yeah.
We're at the wrong theater. We need to get there now.
Right.
I go out in the street, try to hail a cab. 2 cabs pass
No.
me.
Hey, who? Okay, was this before I got there?
This must have been a second before you saw
Because
me.
my eyes said something else.
Because I go out, I hail the cab, or I don't have the cab. 2 cabs go by me, very embarrassing. And then Rachel's like, they have to have their lights on here. This one's on, or like then she starts hailing, and I'm like, okay, she's got that. And then I don't want to be like 3 of us hailing cabs, so then I'm like, fuck, how far away are we?
Yeah.
And then I go on my phone, and then I look up, and you guys are there.
Yeah.
How much time do I have to think about? Oh, I need to tell them right now. Like it was so fast.
I will say, if it was me, you would have known the second I found out.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Idam.
What's priority number 1? I'm thinking,
Priority number 1 is letting the other group not go to the wrong place because also you had all the tickets.
well, here's the thing. I don't know where you guys are. I'm thinking maybe they're at the right place. I don't know. But I'm also thinking once we get moving, then
Right.
I'm surprised Josh didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, Josh. Well, yeah, Josh has Josh was dealing with something else. Whose phone is ringing?
Mine.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway,
I don't know.
yeah. That's my defense.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, so we get to the movie theater.
Josh didn't like. He was like, "Wait, are we going to this one?" And I was like, "Nah, we're going to that one." And the only reason that I thought we were going to see Friendship at that Angelica was because I had just done a PA gig there,
Right. Me and
which is a non-reason.
yeah, and me and Alex walked past there earlier.
Yeah.
And we didn't see the name of the movie on the marquee.
Oh.
We did see something say "and Friends," and we're like, oh, that's probably it. Right? That's where they wrote "and Friends."
Yeah. Friendship and Friends.
Yeah, we're like, all right.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
You know how marquees always just do like a loose idea of what the movie's name is?
that is the ADD on all of us,
Right.
Where we're just like, where you thought it was at that movie theater because we were just there,
Right.
earlier, and we thought
Right.
it was that movie
You
theater.
realize how ridiculous that is?
Dude, it's so retarded. And then that's the reason. The reason we thought it was that one is we saw the letter F on the marquee. We're like, oh, it's probably there.
Yeah, the mental gymnastics I do. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like the time that I got Sam's car towed. And then instead of thinking that I actually had gotten his car towed, I thought that I had just parked it on the next street. I was like, oh, all the streets are probably identical. And then I went up like 5 streets and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude, New York is like beautiful until like you lose something and you're like, these all fucking streets look the same.
Yeah.
That's happened with my van.
Oh.
I'm like, well, maybe there's a bunch of pet shops around here, and I just parked in front of one. I don't want to talk about my van, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm very sad about that.
Yeah, end of a fucking era, bro. Anyway, so we get to the movie, and I mean, we slid in there right on time.
At the
It was
like
like-
of time.
We got in on the last preview. We had our seats booked.
Yeah.
We slid in, Indiana Jones style. Dun, 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 dun. You haven't seen that probably.
No, but I know the reference.
Yeah.
They go dun, 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 dun.
Grab the hat.
sit down.
Yeah.
There's-
Get crushed by a
Right,
a big ball.
So for the people at home, this is like a old timey movie theater. It's like a film house, as they say, right?
Yeah, I guess it was the other Angelica.
Yeah,
it was pretty nice.
So the people so the people back home. So
Oh, I forgot.
So the people back home like
I
Iram.
forgot Iram does not think that any movie theater is nice if it's
Right,
not
so-
an IMAX.
Yeah, so people listening in this that don't live in Manhattan, that don't live in New York, that are like just all over the country, like Iram, that she only likes IMAX movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like she likes like the big screens.
Going like this in between people and having to go like this.
Iram is doing physical comedy off camera.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
so,
do it. Take the mic and do it. Do we have the space? You could do like a little act.
no,
out.
she's.
Should we do the pod standing?
I did one time. Remember when I was doing Spoon? I did it standing. I was on fire, bro.
Have you seen McCusker's like when Shane's not there for a while?
Oh,
he
look, the
was
ball
doing-
got stuck up there.
He was doing it. He was doing it on like a podium. They had 2 podiums.
Yeah.
That was
No, I didn't see
that
it.
was kind of funny. All right. Anyway, so we
So,
get to the movie
wait, hold up. So we
right at the nick of content.
wait, hold up. Let me paint a picture for the people. So it's we're in an airplane. There's one aisle down the road.
Look, one of the players is getting the ball with the.
All right. So there's an aisle down the middle of the theater, and then there's seats to your left, seats to your right, and they're like how many? Like maybe like 8 seats per row.
8 seats.
There's like 8 seats per row.
Seven on, or there were 10 seats per row, or
Okay, so-
11.
All right, so we get there the nick of time, and there's people already sitting down, and we're sitting against the wall. So like if it's an airplane, we got the window seats.
Did you didn't like your seat? I thought
No.
my seat was pretty good.
No, I only saw about like half the movie because your head was in the way.
Dude,
You too? Yeah. So
I don't know if that's true, but I do have a.
if you don't know if that's true.
I do have a gigantic head. Oh, he talks like Chris D'Elia!
Tell him.
You've been listening to D'Elia?
A normal movie theater.
Did you see Sonia's thing?
It's like this, you know.
Yeah.
This one was like this.
Okay.
It was just like straight. So you were seeing Luke's head. I was seeing Rachel's head.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
geez.
The
Josh
two
went
biggest
Like this to Josh.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. Jeez. Oh.
the two biggest heads in the whole theater.
That's funny. So like the whole movie, I was doing like a gymnastics, bro. I was like going like this.
Wait, you couldn't see past my head?
No,
Seriously?
you kept moving your head, and I was like going like that, and then that's probably why I didn't care for it that much. But anyways, so what I'm going to is that if this was an
Hey
airplane,
man, If I'm moving my head around and you can't see the movie, you just got to move your head with my head.
What do you mean?
We got to just move kind of the same.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yes.
Oh no, I was moving the opposite. Anyway, I was looking in the gap between you and Mia, which kept like getting bigger and smaller. So I kept like fucking going down.
You
and
were
up.
watching the movie between two chairs?
No, between two heads.
It's not my fault that your torso is not very tall.
Yes, it is.
You have a short torso.
Oh, why are you insulting me? What
You've
is this?
insulted me this whole episode.
No.
You say I have a big head, and then I
I
steal people's shoes, and then I don't tell my friends when they're not going to make it to the movie.
Well, these are all things you've done.
What? Have a big head?
Yeah. No. I wasn't insulting you for the big head.
You've really done it now. Cut to a guy with a giant head.
No. You said you had a big head. All I said was I couldn't see.
Oh, okay. Well, you should
Anyways.
have told me.
No, you were enjoying the movie.
I was
I was gonna
enjoying
be like,
the
hey,
movie.
asshole, move your head.
I had a good seat because
then
my
you would've
seat
been-
popped out. There
'Cause
was
then-
no chair in front
Then
of
you
me.
would have been all self-conscious that I couldn't see. So I was like, I'm just not gonna tell him.
Yeah.
I just do whatever thing. I was being considerate. You fuck.
Okay,
Calling
all
me
right.
short torso.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong with you?
Well, thank you.
I got a normal sized torso.
Yeah, you do. We're sitting at the exact same height. We have the same torso.
Guy who's self-conscious about the length of his torso.
No, not me. I'm 1 inch taller. I'm 1 inch torso taller than you.
How does this shirt make my torso look?
But
Yeah.
anyway, so
Wait, hold on. So I want to go back to say I want to talk shit on Josh now.
Okay.
Because you said that we get there at the nick of time, Indiana Jones style. We have the window seats. I mean, sorry, if it was an airplane, it would be the window seats. We sit down. It's like, dan, 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 dan. Everybody stands up for us because we got to get through.
Uh-huh.
We sit down. Josh sits down for 2 seconds. Then he goes, I'm going to go get popcorn. And then
Yeah.
he immediately gets the people. Bro, I felt so bad for the people who had just had to stand up for us.
Yeah.
I held in a piss.
Yeah.
Josh was like, not me. So people like stood up for us, sat down. Josh was like, I got to go back out. And then they
Yeah.
stand back up and then Josh leaves.
low class.
Comes back. Low class fruit.
Come on.
Imagine holding a piss in a movie theater.
I know.
Because
I can't
Yeah.
do it anymore. I used to do that. I used to, if I had to pee for a movie, I would hold it. Now I'm like, I will not enjoy this movie at all unless I let it go.
So Adam doesn't like independent movie theaters as well, Rick.
it's just like it's 2025.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, and
Reason to live uncomfortable.
yeah, independent movie theaters shut down.
But that was a,
No, just make it better.
that's an
No.
old theater. It was an I liked that theater.
Yeah,
It was like,
I like old
it
theaters.
was like a long, thin room. I've never been in a theater like
It was
that.
intimate.
Yeah, it was nice. It was fun. But I get you. You want a big seat that goes bzzz.
Yeah, she wants one that reclines and it vibrates with the movie.
Not even.
You want the water to
the
spit
water
on
to
you.
spray.
Yeah. I mean, your seat fucking shakes a lot.
She wants a waiter to come by. Is everything okay?
Our boy Jack just booked some. Speaking, I was just doing Jack's bit. He just booked some don't tell stuff.
Dude,
he had a really good don't tell set, and he booked some more stuff like in Seattle.
Dude, that guy's been doing don't tells all over the country.
And he met the COO of Don't Tell.
Whoa!
So he's got like a Don't Tell Connect now. So go check out Jack. He's gonna be in Seattle or he's also in San Diego right now.
Oh yeah, he's doing the Madhouse.
I don't know.
No, that was on Sunday. He
if
already
he's got
did
any
it.
spots, but
Yeah,
go
he did the Madhouse.
Go check out the homie, and you can tell him about the shoes because I already did. So
No, there's no fun in that.
yeah, yeah.
So anyway, so we watched the movie, and you really liked it.
I liked it. I thought it was hilarious.
I saw about 3/4 of it.
Come
But-
on, man.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You missed the movie?
I did.
You were higher up. You could see the movie.
I was higher up.
Yeah, you were higher up.
What does
you,
that say about your long, wide head?
You were elevated, man.
No,
I
man.
could. I turned back and I looked at you one time, and you.
Not elevated. The movie was like. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you owe us
We
20
are
bucks.
we are 0 for 2 with taking Adam to
Yeah.
movies in
No,
New York.
I loved it.
Yeah.
What I saw of it.
Okay, so but you didn't think it was a knockout.
The movie?
I thought it was a knockout. I thought
I-
it was hilarious.
I had a great time being at the movie theater, at a sold out movie theater.
and
that was very
everyone
fun.
laughing at a comedy.
Yeah, everybody was laughing.
Like a
Everybody was having
true comedy movie.
the person behind us. I mean,
Oh yeah. She
Holy
was laughing
shit.
at the wrong times. I laughed at the wrong time for one thing.
yeah,
Like they cut to a scene and the guy was like, yeah, my daughter, she's just got big double D's now. And I was like, ah! And like no one else laughed. And I was like, oh.
right. No, I don't think she. I mean, yeah, she was laughing at the wrong time. But also, what was she saying, Adam? She was going, "Oh my god, oh no!" She was doing like those. Yeah, she was like,
Stay alive, stay alive.
Every time it would be a different laugh, a different
yeah, she.
voice.
Yeah, she was just saying things, and she wasn't really talking.
She would do accents.
She was just
Oh, I like that joke very much.
she was just making noises throughout the whole thing.
Oh my god, who was this lady? Tell me.
I
about
don't
her.
know. It's probably some.
You didn't sneak a peek at
Oh yeah,
your adversary for the evening.
she's wearing like a white sweater,
Oh my
and
god,
that's all I know. A white hoodie,
All right.
and I was like, "Get out of here, hooker!"
So,
But I
do you have?
movie experience, theater, 10 out of 10. Movie itself, I don't know, like 6 out of 10.
So what's your critique about it?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have like
Well, it truly was not.
You know, okay.
It wasn't like a classic comedy.
no.
It was like a new type of comedy.
I think that's why I liked it. That's what I did like of it.
Yeah.
What I think is if I wasn't in a sold out movie theater, I don't think I would have laughed as much.
I have never seen a movie like that before.
Right.
I've seen sketches like that,
Yeah.
but I've never seen a movie like that before.
And yeah, that's what I do like about it.
Yeah.
What I did like-
which is awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
What I didn't like about it, I can't put my finger on. Could you? I just didn't think it was that funny.
That it was trying to be
Oh, here we go.
a little.
Oh, she turned it off. Just kidding.
Oh, I think it was trying to be a little too funny, like laugh. Like this is obviously funny, so you have to laugh.
Oh, like loud comedy?
But in a very like hipster way. I
Right. Oh, she
guess.
thought it was too like artsy fartsy.
Yeah, like look, it's artsy and it's funny. Like
Right.
laugh. Rather than comedy movies that are stupid. Sometimes it's just like, oh, it's comedy. I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
I guess it.
Hey, give him
it
the
really
mic.
was very like, look, it's funny, so laugh. It's funny, it's laugh.
Well, that's how I feel about Step Brothers.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know stuff.
I
Me
don't
either. Wow. I don't know that about you.
I think I don't agree with that, but I think the thing about that movie that I liked so much
Yeah.
was that it was about something that I can relate to, which is like trying to get involved in a group of friends and failing. Like,
Yeah.
and I've never seen a movie like do it that well, where it's like it's just like getting iced out subtly. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah. Well, you're right about that sketch. We had that sketch. Tatiana has that sketch.
Which one?
We have the pizza sketch. It's kind of like that. Tatiana has that sketch where she's trying to like talk
Well,
into like a circle, and they go, "What did you say?"
well, it's not the pizza one.
Which one?
That's like that.
Oh,
It's
the basketball one.
It's the remember sketch. It's the one that you hate.
Oh yeah, I don't
That
have
is
one.
that sketch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Where
basketball one too.
I'm trying to get my story in.
Yeah, the basketball one too.
Yeah. Not really. I don't think so.
No, because you're doing something that's like everybody's like, "Yo, what's he doing?"
Right,
But you're
right.
doing normal things that you think is normal.
Right.
When we're playing basketball.
Right. Another thing that I really liked about that movie, and there's like maybe a little spoilers. So if you want to see Friendship, then maybe just skip like 5 minutes, but
5 minutes.
or like 2 minutes.
Oh
But
Jesus, you're about to go off.
do you know it captured a feeling that I've had before? Do you know when you go somewhere with someone, like on a little adventure? It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. And it's like you go to a place with someone, and then it's like really special, and then you have a falling out with that person, and then you try to replicate the feeling by going back to that place that you went to with them with someone else, and it's not
Right.
as special.
Right.
I thought that movie did that really well.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah, that
with
was-
the tunnels.
yeah.
And not only did he try to bring his wife back and she didn't like it or whatever, and then she's just like, well, this is weird.
It's the worst possible thing happened.
Everyone found out about the place. Like it was by the end it was completely non-sacred.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
tunnels. Like the whole world knew about it.
Right.
Which I thought was great.
Yeah,
I
that-
just thought it was so funny.
That was my favorite fun.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the movie.
And Tim Robinson I thought was hilarious. Paul Rudd was great as like this kind of like he was like, oh, he's so cool, he doesn't have a phone. And then as soon as like he decides that he's not gonna be friends with Tim Robinson anymore, you start to see like the cracks in him. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You see like, oh yeah, he has a phone, and then of course the big twist. And I really liked it, man. I thought it was really good, but it was weird. It was like they were doing funky shit. that is hard to put your finger on.
You know, I'm trying to think if I would watch it again because you talking about it makes me be like, man, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I will watch it again because the first time I watched Napoleon Dynamite, I didn't like it,
Yeah.
and then I watched it again, and it's ended up being one of my favorite movies.
Well, we're lucky because we have friends and we're adults and we still make friends because we're doing comedy.
Right.
But I bet for a lot of people this movie is gonna hit really well. Like it's hard to make friends as a man.
Oh, right.
And then like I also really liked how like Paul brought him into the crypt for just for a taste of like what it's like to be part of like a really good friend group that all like sings together, you know?
Yeah.
And they box and like they're just like a really solid group of adult male friends.
Right.
And Tim is just enamored by it. And then of course he blows it. And then he tries to replicate it by inviting the guys from his office, but it's like you can't just do that. You don't get to just take men and throw them together and it's going to work. This is like a cultivated
That's
thing.
kind of what people do with relationships.
Yeah.
When they break up with somebody,
Yeah.
and they're like, well, let's just do it again.
Yeah.
And they start another one. People were like,
I
yeah.
thought it was really good. And it was funny, but it's still like it had something. It had something to say about life. And
Yeah.
I just thought it was great.
Yeah, and I'll watch it again. I'll watch it again with you, so you can tell me which parts I like.
Yeah.
Remember we watched Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
You were just fast forwarding.
Fast forwarded. I'll watch this. Yeah.
To your favorite parts.
But anyway, yeah. So that was really fun, man. That was
That was a fun night.
that was a great weekend. That whole
Yeah.
weekend was
Because that was Friday,
that was Friday.
and then
Saturday we shot the moped shit.
we
which
did.
lucky you got to ride a moped all day.
We did a montage for the pilot, and I was riding on a moped. That was so fun, dude.
Yeah.
I did like a
I was a little jealous, but also I was having so much fun just directing and like calling the shots.
Yeah,
and stuff,
dude.
And I was like, this
Dude.
will be my
Yeah,
this will
you-
be my joy for the day.
you were like running around with the paper in your hand.
I was like, all right, now Star Street and DeKalb. Like, you know, just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like dispatching you to like the next location.
Yeah, dude.
We like lined it up perfectly.
setting up the camera.
It went great.
It was a real guerrilla shoot, bro.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was so fun. I think like I think that you and I were due to do something like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think that we should have done this a while ago. Like
Yeah, this-
like escalate instead of trying to be like, whoa, what's another sketch? We should have like undertaken a bigger project.
Yeah, no, dude. I think all the sketches that we did kind of really set us up to do this because we know how to work with each other. We know how to work with our cameraman Brian.
Yeah.
We know how to work with him well.
Yeah.
But this is like I've always wanted to do like a guerrilla shoot like this where we snuck into an office on Sunday.
Yeah.
We used the space completely illegally. Used the space.
Yeah.
And dude, it was just I felt like fucking Vince Vaughn and Swingers, dude.
Yeah.
Just-
Great weekend. Ended Sunday night with the walk around montage, which turned out to be like really a very nice way to end.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta show you the footage of all that.
Oh yeah. All right. So how have you taken a look at the takes? First of all, how's my acting
Oh, come on, we were having a good time.
in The Office?
I'm just kidding. No, I haven't looked at those takes at your acting.
Okay.
I haven't looked at. I've only looked at the moped takes.
The subway platform.
Yeah, the audio peaks in that.
Hard.
We'll fix it.
Bad? Peaking is difficult. It's difficult to fix.
I think you could fix it. I don't think it peaks
like
that bad.
Is it like so bad that it's like God, like it's unbearable?
No. I think you could fix it.
Okay.
No, dude. I haven't. I've only looked at the montages and then the walking around stuff.
Okay, cool.
But I finished the pre-edit for the first scene 1, 2,
let me ask
11,
you something.
14, 15.
When you turn down the volume, have you tried lowering the gain?
No, I haven't tried to do anything with it. I just looked at it to make sure it was there.
Okay.
Before I formatted the card.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, good.
We'll look at it right now once we finish this guide for Sake and Podcast.
I gotta go back. I can't do shit.
What do you got to do?
I gotta finish this. I'm so behind on work. I'm
Really?
like, yeah.
Are you entering that competition to win $2,000?
I missed it. Yeah.
God.
I know. I know. Fucking sucks. I'm still finishing that video, but I think a bunch of people didn't get theirs in on time, so I'm hoping they're like, we'll just take a look at all of them. But they were like by 2 p.m. today, and I was like, I can do it. And I woke up at 8 today, and I started editing in the morning, like first thing in the morning, which I don't ever do, and I still didn't finish it by 2.
Damn.
I can't focus.
One of the videos you did has like 200,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah, I just did a video for or yeah, that jackhammer video.
Yeah, yeah. You
I-
want
that
to tell
was-
the people which one it is so they could go look
Yeah,
at
it's
it?
the jackhammer. Go check out the fucking.
This is what Luke does for a living.
This is my day job, and I did a video that I really liked in January, and then like I was like, I wonder if that's up, and then I went and looked it up. And,
Bro, I
and
will
it
say
has
I
like 200K.
I hate to sound like I called it because I didn't. I don't want
You watched it with me when I
Yeah,
cut it.
yeah, when
you
you-
helped me edit it.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
you gave me the note for the like some of the stuff. I
Yeah.
remember the day I finished it. You were there. You were doing something. It's called the MTX Jackhammer Escalade, the show car that shook the world. The MTX
MTX.
Jackhammer Escalade. Yeah, check it out. It's pretty good. But yeah, I can edit your stuff, I guess. Although I'm telling people this now. I'm like, I can edit your stuff, and I'm so behind on editing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
What should we throw it up right now? We shouldn't throw it up.
Yeah.
Wow. That was like you grew up in the IE.
It's
Oh,
from,
yeah, and-
It's from what's the IE?
Where I grew up at? The Inland Empire?
Oh yeah, because of fucking Escalade.
Yeah, just because
All
fucking.
chromed out.
Yeah, bro. It's like the second somebody gets some money, they're like, I'm going to get rims and big speakers.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, pay
Just
off
to
your
give some
debt.
context, the video is for a speaker company called MTX Audio. It's one of my company's clients, and they built a subwoofer called the Jackhammer
Yeah.
in 2005. And apparently, the guy did it as to be a dick. Like he was like, I'm gonna make one that's so loud and will get me like. Everyone will talk about it and be like, "This guy's a jackass," you know.
Yeah, bro. There's like a video of like a girl having an orgasm.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh. It's like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
bro.
So they,
And her hair's going crazy.
so he developed this massive subwoofer.
Yeah.
Like it's like 400 pounds, and everyone was furious as he hoped, and they were all like, "Fuck you! This could never even go in a car." And he was like, "Oh yeah," and then he did a build with this Cadillac Escalade,
Right.
And that's what that video is about. It's just they go through the whole. They go with this guy who did the build, who was on the crew for the build.
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
being behind the wheel of an engine, because it goes from motorcycles to and cars. It's probably like one of the most I want to say selfish things, because the only person enjoying it really is the person behind it,
Right.
going
Yeah, right.
Because like I've been guilty of it. Like when I had my motorcycle, I'd just be red, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
But then I'll be like driving a Jetta, and then the fucking guy in a motorcycle comes by me and goes, and I go, keep it down, fucking asshole.
What a jackass! And then you
Yeah.
get behind the wheel. And
Yeah, you get behind
Yeah.
the wheel. You fucking like everybody get out of
yeah,
the way.
yeah. But one of the things that people said, because this video, it's a good video. I like worked really hard on it, and you helped me with it a little bit. And they never did a demo in the. They never like demoed the fucking.
They never. Oh,
Like-
didn't they steal it?
No, they like no. They still have the OGs. You can't lift the actual jackhammer out of it. They stole like some of the floating speakers, like in the
Yeah, which these kinds of cars do attract thieves.
right, because it's like a show car. So they would just take it around to different shows, and like
Yeah.
they would put a girl in the front seat and be like, "Watch this," and then she'd be like, "Ah,"
And the girls.
and but yeah, they never like they did this whole great walkthrough of it, and they never fucking cut the speaker on, and so like a lot of the comments are like, no demo. Like now a bunch of people that love this speaker are watching this video, and they're like, fucking demo the thing for Christ.
Yeah, so they never did it in real life at all.
They did it. Oh, like back in the day. I'm talking about the people who made the video.
Oh,
My company.
Yeah, right.
They never.
Yeah, why
they
not?
didn't cut it on. I don't know. You would think.
Yeah, that's so funny. Like to fly all the way over there and be like, "Yo, we're
Yeah.
gonna do a video about this thing,"
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna ask you questions about the chrome.
Yeah.
Like what?
Exactly.
Like
So-
turn the thing on, bro.
Yeah,
Put
turn it
some
on.
DMX.
Yeah, I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, great weekend, man. That was a lot of fun. We got like 3 scenes left to shoot. One of them is going to be really hard, but then 2 of them will be cake. And then we're going to start cutting it together, and we hope that people can watch it by the time we're in California.
Oh, did you stop by the pizzeria
I
on the way
did.
here? What happened? He was not there.
He's not. I've been to that pizza shop 5 times in the last 2 days, and I have not caught the guy. I always see it's always the same guy. We're trying to shoot at at a pizza shop in my neighborhood
For one of the scenes.
for one of the scenes, and I've been up there 5 times, and I'm waiting on the owner to be there. I left him my number. I wrote we would pay $50,
Yeah.
and he hasn't called me. And every time I go, it's the same guy, and I'm like,
Oh,
is he here?
God.
I'm like, is he here? And he's like, no.
God damn it, bro.
So
Yeah,
I don't think we're gonna be able to shoot tomorrow, unfortunately.
Right,
but-
you should tell Brian.
We'll figure something out.
We booked. So for one of the scenes in the montage, I'm in a Chinese. No, we wanted a Chinese lady to go what to me, and I told Luke, I was like, there's this deli where I work at. Or sorry, like when I used to work with the trucking company that we stop at, and the Asian people that are very nice and they're very nice to me, and I said I'm gonna go ask them if they can help me out, and they want to be in this, and we're like, all right, fuck yeah. So it was Saturday morning. It's in a very awkward part of the industrial area of Brooklyn. So I walked 3 miles through like creeks and like under bridges and there was a forest. It's like a helicopter. I held a cab.
It's over by like Western. It's over by my place, right?
Yeah. But like it's over by your place, but like fucking like past the river. It's weird, bro. It's like a weird area. And I finally get there, bro. I'm like missing a shoe. Like my sock is gone.
You were raped.
I was raped, dude. I was like a whole new man. I was like a different person when I got there.
Wow.
I had a 5 o'clock shadow.
Sorry.
People were like, whoa. And then I asked the lady. So I get there and I'm like, and the guy behind the ox, what they call it, the guy behind like the counter that makes the sandwiches, he gets up ready to take an order. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm here to talk to your daughter. And he goes, so I walk up to the daughter, which I thought she knew me because whenever I went there for work, she would be like, medium black coffee? And I would go, yes. And she'd make it. So I'm like, I'm going to talk to your daughter. And I walk up to her thinking she was going to say something cool like medium black coffee. But turns out she only knows me in the period of time from fucking 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. When I would go to work.
Or maybe she's like you.
Yeah, she just doesn't recognize
She
people.
doesn't recognize anyone who's not Chinese.
Right. No, but she recognized me when I was working. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
She just completely like forgot who I was.
Yeah.
So I walk up to her. I'm like, hey. And she goes, And I'm like, hey, we really like your spot here.
Did you say like remember me? Or?
Well, I smiled and she was kind of
scowled.
they all look confused,
Uh-huh.
which I tend to have that effect on people. In fact, I tend to have that effect on me. So I walked up and I was like, hey, we really like your area.
Get a mic. This is good stuff.
It was good. Why don't you pack your stuff and get out of here? She's gonna pack literally.
Back to California.
She's gonna pack literally everything. She bought everything in this place. So I walk up. I'm like, hey, we really love your area, your deli. And I'm just heckling me from. I know you're being very mean, bro.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Why is everybody mean to me today?
Shut up.
You're the bully.
I know, but
Me and Luke agree you're a bully.
oh
are-
fuck, you can't. You're the biggest bully here. Hell no, bro. She nut checks me when nobody's around.
Oh my god.
You're-
Actually, guys, I think that I might be the biggest bully.
nah, you're a fucking little bitch.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
So I tell the lady, I'm like, we love your area. Could we use it for a short film? She goes, not interested. And I go, what? And I'm like, no, but like, it'll be quick. And like, in the moment of panic, I'm like, you even get a line. She was like, not interested. I don't know why I thought that would have sweetened the deal.
No. You'll be in it.
Yeah, you're in it.
Yeah. No, it's work
Yeah,
for you.
You're in it for free. We won't be paying you anything. Come on. And she was like, not interested. And then like her dad or the guy from the deli comes over. He goes, what's happening? And she goes, she spoke to him in Chinese.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't say anything. He smiled. And then she said, yeah, we're not interested. And I was like, God damn it. So I walked back another 10 miles. And we ended up going to two different Chinese areas.
Yep.
Chinese food
Now,
restaurants.
Chinese restaurants, they all have a big, heavy plastic bulletproof glass in front of, like, there's always a partition between where you order and you have to put the money in and then over and then in more.
Right. It's like a maze.
Yeah, it's a maze. And so that's not, that's not a good look for the film. You can't really.
There'd be a glare.
Yeah. So what we had to do was we found one where there was that, but then there was a door next to it and it was wide open. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could just these people keep this door open. Maybe we could just have someone stand in the door. So I wave the lady down behind the thing, and she's like a nice lady, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I explain it to her. She's like confused, but she's really sweet, and she's like, yeah, that sounds like that sounds good. I think we could do that. I'm like, and you'd be in it? You just have a line? She's like, me? I'm like, yeah. If you don't mind, we'll just put you in it. It won't be like humiliating for you or anything. It's just like a quick line. All you have to do is say what really loud.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And I go, what's your name? And she goes, Maria. And that's when I realized she was not Chinese.
We booked the only Mexican lady working at a Chinese
restaurant. And then I had to make the decision, is it important that
she's
the lady is Chinese? And I decided that it is not as important as getting the shot done.
Right.
So,
And then the day of the shoot, a real Chinese lady comes up, and then the Mexican lady goes, do you want her?
me or her? She goes, me or her? And she was so nice when I first talked to her.
Yeah.
And she actually seemed like she wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I said, you do it.
Right.
And then we gave her $10 and she did it, and she was really good.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, she was so sweet.
Her name's Maria. We're going to send her the video when it's done. I got her email. But yeah, that was a great day, man.
Such a sweet lady.
That was a lot of fun. And yeah, man. Oh, did I tell you about what happened today?
Fuck.
What?
Oh, I thought I had a show today. Oh, my
I
God.
don't think so.
Wait, what happened today? Wait, what were you going to say?
Dude, I walked to the deli, and I was listening to music. I was kind of in my own head. I have a lot on my mind right now. And
Oh, the 14th. When is that?
that's tomorrow, but it's canceled.
No, I have another one.
Oh, okay.
You're not the only one I do shows with. Oh.
What is the show tomorrow? What?
Backroom comedy show. Freddy's
Oh,
Bar.
at Freddy's Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a good show?
I had fun when I did it,
All right. So no.
but not really. No.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
All right.
it'll probably be like 6 people there,
Okay.
but it'll be
Sorry.
okay.
What were you gonna say? You went to the deli?
Dude, I went to the deli, and then I'm just completely in my own head, not paying attention to anything that's happening around me, listening to music. I go to the entrance, the doorway, and there's a lady just standing right in my way, and she's just looking past me, just like looking horrified.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, excuse me. I'm like, can you
Yeah.
can you watch out? Not even thinking like, well, I wonder what she's looking at right over my shoulder.
Right.
I walk in. As soon as I walk in, I hear glass shattering. I walk back out, and there is a window now missing in a car parked right in front of the bodega. And there is just this huge guy, just like fucking like walking around like all pissed.
Oh, just hitting cars?
And then like, I'm like, oh shit. And then like, this lady runs up and she's like yelling at him, and he's like, God, and he like grabs her wrist and stuff. And she's like, get off. And they're like, and I'm like, oh shit, this is like domestic. And then like,
Is that Cyprus?
yeah,
Oh my God.
dude. And then like, I'm like watching it, but like this guy had some like, he was juiced up, man. He had some like real energy.
He's like a white guy?
No, he's a Hispanic guy.
Oh shit, he
But
looked like me?
He was huge.
Kind of like me, huh?
No, he was big.
Like ripped?
No, he was fat.
Oh.
I did look like you. Anyway.
Oh. Yeah, if I looked like you.
But dude. So I'm like, do I do something? And then I watched him like move around, and I was like, fuck no. I got scared.
Yeah.
And then like he started, and then a bunch of people were watching what was happening on the security cameras inside. They were too scared to go watch it directly.
And you're watching it live?
I was watching it live. I was like peeking
You're
around the
scalping
corner.
tickets?
And then a woman started like, and then I'm like, fuck it, I gotta order my sandwich. I go and order the sandwich, like, cause they separate. I'm like, okay, it's fine. I order the sandwich, and then the woman watching on the security camera starts screaming, and I like look at the security camera, and he's like choking her out.
Oh, you're hurting me, Nick.
Yeah, I was Bill Burr, and he was hurting her neck. You're hurting me. And I did nothing.
Because you would have been like,
ew, you're hurting my neck. What would you have done?
you're hurting me, Nick. Dude,
I called the cops.
you gotta call the cops.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's not
they
even-
were out of there.
Yeah.
This wasn't their first rodeo. They were gone before. But 3 people called the cops. I called the cops. But dude, I I wasn't gonna fuck with that guy.
No way,
He
dude.
was big, yeah.
Yeah, no. If he was your size, would you have fucked him? Yeah, if I feel like if he was like our size, like 10 people would have ran up and been like, "How you fucking asshole?"
Right.
But it's like a guy like over like 6'1". No, people go, "All right, wow,
Well, and not just that, but like, fat, like big.
damn."
Like a
Yeah.
code-
Oh,
Isn't there like a code that you're supposed to look like another guy? Like, oh, are we gonna deal with this or are we not?
I don't. Is that the code?
I'm not aware of this code. If the guy is fucking way bigger than me, there's the only code is like, I think my food's ready. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, can you put the hash brown on top of the sausage?
Yeah, bro. No, you gotta mind your own business and call the cops, bro.
Dude, I didn't want to get fucked up.
No, so wait.
But I felt like a coward, you know.
so he smashed the window of a car.
He smashed his own car window.
Oh, it was his own.
I think so. I mean,
What was he choking?
his girl.
You're hurting my neck.
Yeah. What? You're saying I
What?
should have done something?
Why are you looking at me? I wasn't there.
No, because you're saying you wouldn't do anything either.
I would have called the
What if
cops.
that was your sister?
If it was my sister, I would have done something.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
But it's somebody's sister.
We don't
It's
know
his
that.
girl. He's responsible for her.
Yeah. Also-
No one knows her better than him. They're together.
Yeah. So, Quinn, what the fuck did she do
Yeah.
to be getting fucking choked out like that?
It's actually none of my business.
Yeah, I mean, fucking. If anything, she's lucky I didn't find out what she did. I would have fucking helped him out.
I would have run up and kicked her in the shin.
Here's another question. What if it was the guy was doing that to Frankie?
Oh no, you gotta help.
If it's someone I know and I care about, then yes, I'm gonna get involved.
Yeah, if it's somebody you know, you get involved. If it's like a stranger, it's like, what are you, Captain Save-A-Ho? It's like, call the cops. People were there.
I called the cops, but I did think about it, and I was like, that's scary. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
no. Unless you have a gun.
But I felt like a coward. I did feel like a coward.
Bro, also that's how people die. It's like, how did he
know.
die? He was saving some girl. Apparently, she was a hooker.
Yeah.
He was trying to save a hooker from her pimp. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Luke Davis' son, brother, friend died trying to save a hooker. Yeah. Why? Oh, because Iran would have got mad if he didn't.
because of society's fragile idea of masculinity.
Yeah,
I was
man.
thinking it's like, what if he had a gun?
What if he had a gun?
He had his body, and that was enough to deter me.
Yeah.
He was a big motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but shit like that happens all the time over
Yeah.
here too.
I've never seen it that bad, but he got like, it was like he would get involved and then he would get off her. He wasn't like on top of her like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, because
It was like he would grab her and then she'd be like, "God, get off of me!" And then she'd walk away, and he'd be like, "God!" And then he'd walk around and then punch more of the window out. And then at one point, she like went to go get in the car, and I was like, "What? There's glass in there, like
Yeah.
clean out the glass."
so you're gonna like, get me out of here, drive me away.
Yeah. Now, yeah, they were together. It was a domestic dispute.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a guy was
You're
like,
saying it wasn't their first rodeo.
I don't think so.
No, it's probably like their fourth.
Yeah. I don't think so. Because he also got out of there before the cops showed up. I think
They
did.
left together.
I think they did.
He goes, they're calling the cops. She goes, oh fuck, let's go.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Dude.
Doing violence to each other and then getting away with it.
What's hilarious? They probably already had amazing sex, and now his car's just out there without a window.
Oh, yeah.
They probably fuck, bro.
Oh, yeah. They probably
Or
did.
she's dead.
Either way, not my damn problem.
Yeah. Either way.
What do you got coming up?
Luke Davis is safe. I got that
Did you
show
guys see
tonight.
The Penny and the Chihuahua video?
No. What is it?
Oh god. You gotta come on camera if you're gonna.
Not
Oh, speak when the mic's with you. You already
not
watched the
pit
Dukes?
bulls, not pit bulls, but two. I think they're called bullies. Like bullies, the dogs. Like two humongous dogs just attacked a little Chihuahua walking by in the Upper East Side, and it's caught on camera. And it's so sad because the owners are trying to like push them away of the Chihuahua, and then the owners of the bullies are just like,
Oh, yeah.
and it's really sad. And
Did
every
the
day.
Chihuahua die?
No, it got surgery. It got stitches. There's like videos.
Oh.
It's like all stitches all around. It's like a tiny little dog.
Oh.
There's a video of a fucking.
Did that remind you of anything that happened in your life?
Not really. They blocked that area out.
Okay.
There's a video of a guy of a bulldog, or what do they call it, pit bull, fucking demolishing a chihuahua at a park. and a guy. So apparently, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to stick your finger in its asshole. And I've heard that there's a video of a guy like running up trying to help, and he like fingers the dog really hard, and then he runs away, and the dog doesn't let go. So it just looked like this.
And everyone that was watching was probably just like, "Why do you do that?"
Everyone was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
That's what I should have done to that guy today. You could have helped him relax, man. Jeez. Somebody needed to get his rocks off.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Oh my
that's it on
god.
that.
All right.
This is
That's good
episode 141.
enough. 141.
Thanks everybody for watching. Of the Keep on Trucking podcast. Yeah.
No.
Uh-oh.
Hour 5.